What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today, I have been looking at the crypto. There's several crypto that are just, blasting off. There's not a lot skyrocketing, which means they're moving like 30, 50, 100%. We've had some blast off like 5, 10% moves today. But looking around, this is why I always say learn about the crypto that you're buying. Don't just look at crypto the moment you're ready to buy. Do some research on what you're getting into. That doesn't mean just go to the Ethereum white paper, read about it, be like, okay, I know everything about Ethereum. Because that's just the fundamentals of the project. When I say know your crypto, read the white paper, learn what the crypto does, but also know your prices, your crypto prices. And know them when it's in a bull market and a bear market, because those price points will both be different. Because a price point in a bull market is going to be several $1,000s higher than in a bear market when it comes to Ethereum. Now, in a bull market, look in the past. Where have we spent most of our time? Okay, the past week even. About half of the week over $4,000. So just keep that in mind. Now let's go look at the month. Okay, well, we have $4,000 at the start. Okay, well over 4,800. Okay, that's right. Almost the all-time high right there. Okay. Oh, and then we drop all the way down here. This was the big dump. Okay, 3,500. But what? Right back up over $4,000 again. And then even all the way up to 4,400. And then back to about $4,000, and then it dumped a little below. It gives you a lot of different chances, guys. This is what I'm saying. When it goes below $4,000, I've noticed every time it only sits there for a little while because people are just accumulating, getting as much as they can before the next move to the upside. It's like that slingshot that I was telling you about. Anything under $4,000 is pulling back the slingshot. So the break-even point for the slingshot is $4,000. Anything below that, you're pulling it back, which will catapult it back up that way. So it happens again, spending more time above $4,000, and then boom, we're at 37, 31 now. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes, only common sense, guys. What would you do in this situation? Now, you've seen what Ethereum has done for the past month. We're still bullish. Actually, Bitcoin just went from 46. Let's go look. Bitcoin just went from 45, 46, and now is back up to 47.250. Actually, almost went all the way to 48 before getting rejected. Now, the support and resistance lines are closer together. Instead of being at 45 and 50, now it looks like it's at 47, 9, and 47. So only about $1,000 between the bottom and the top right now as a short-term, resistance support. The long-term is different, of course, but that is the day. See, today we went from 45.9 all the way up to 47.9, up $2,000, and then back down the $1,000. So of the area that I was talking about. So hopefully this is as far down as we go. We've known that Bitcoin can roll over and curve over to the downside, but we could just be going sideways a little bit before moving up again. We'll see what ends up happening. But Ethereum right now, since Bitcoin is doing pretty good and Ethereum, look at Algorand's doing really good. So a lot of these things can contribute to other crypto doing well. Yeah, you might say that Algorand competes with Ethereum, but I actually say when Algorand is doing well and the graph is doing well and internet computer price is doing well, that Ethereum is going to end up doing well just because money's flowing, the sentiment's starting to get back, instead of being extreme fear, we might be moving down to fear and then going over there to greed, so on and so forth. Right now, we're still in extreme fear. I bet today we're moving closer to the fear stage because things are starting to look a little better. It doesn't look like we broke our $45,000 level and things are still good to go. Let's see, where this brings us. It brings us to Ethereum. This is what I'm saying right now. It's so hard for me to buy Ethereum because I used to buy it at $200. And I don't know why that affects me because I actually used to buy Bitcoin at $9,000 as well. but it doesn't seem to affect me as much as Ethereum. I don't know why. Buying it at $200, and then I actually sold it at $2,000. That was dumb, huh? But I mean, I didn't know it was gonna go to 4,800. You know, at the time I was like, $2,000, man, I just made 10x profit. And I could have ended up making like 20x, but still, you never know these things at the time. It seems dumb now, but actually at the time it was probably a smart idea. And I think it actually probably went down again after that. So, but yeah, Ethereum, anything under $4,000. Man, I just want you to know that this is a really good buying opportunity. I can't tell you to go out and buy. I'm just saying, if I had like 40 grand, I would put it all into Ethereum right now, because even within one day, it could go from 37 back up to $4,000. And then boom, if you put in $4,000, you got a $300 profit. If you put in 40 grand, you got a $3,000 profit, you know, in one day. So Ethereum is at a good level right now. That's why I say know your crypto. Because if you just came in and you looked at this, you'd be like 37, that's too high. Why would I want to buy that? What do you mean that's too high? Yeah, it was just at 35. That if you could have got it at 35, 85, oh yeah. I'm saying anything under $4,000. So yeah, all day. This would have been a good purchase all day long. And so that's the things you got to get to know. Know your crypto, like Algorand. How would you know that this is a freaking high price right now? It is. I mean, for where we are in the market, from where we just were at $1.20 something, for it to be at $1.72 today is very impressive. I am actually in the profit a nice amount now. That's why I say you can hold through the dips. You know, you can hold right through. I was in the loss like over several $1,000s, and now I'm in the profit just by holding through it. I don't get shook out. Why would I go into a market, put my money in there, and then when it goes down a little bit in the short term, would I sell it for a loss? I mean, a lot of people do it, but who does that? You know what I mean? Like, I guess a lot of people do it. I don't know, man. Why? I know you get scared, but I mean, the only time I've ever, gotten scared out is at a profit. Like, I had 10 grand in the graph, right? I've told you this story if you followed my channel, but this was a long time ago I told this story. I put 10 grand into the graph, and I sold at just like maybe a $200 profit. Yeah, 10 grand, and I only made $200. But if I would have held that $10,000 in there for about 2 weeks, I would have had over $100,000. It over 10x. That same crypto that I put 10 grand in and took it out, it went up 10x. And I would have made $100,000 off of the graph. But I got scared out, but it was at a profit. So I can see getting scared out at a profit because I didn't want, one downturn and my 10 grand is like 4 grand or 8 grand, like that. So that's what I was thinking of. I'm like, man, I'm in a profit. I don't know what's going to happen. This is a brand new crypto. I'm out. And if I would have actually just kept it in there and waited like a week, I don't even know if it was 2 weeks. It might have been only a couple days. And I would have had $100,000. But so that's what I'm saying. Just know your crypto. Don't get scared out. Even if you're in the profit, sometimes it's good to just think long term. Like, are you guys in this for a quick buck, or are you in it to change your future? And that's, yeah, I like to make, money to help pay my bills and, stuff off of crypto. But sometimes you got to think of that long term. Okay, well, what if I, take all this money out to pay bills, and then I just, take a chunk out of it, and then take another chunk, and then eventually all your chunks are going to be gone. So you got to just be careful with doing that. Don't put more money in the market than you can afford to put in there and that you're not going to have to take out. Have your temporary budget, and then have a long-term goal and a long-term budget. If you guys aren't thinking long-term, you need to reevaluate everything. This is not a short-term game. You can make it a short-term game, but you get wrecked in the short term. You might win. That's the thing about leverage trading and even short-term day trading. You can do them. They're possible. People get rich doing it. But so many more people get wrecked. More. Like, say 100 people, one of them gets rich. 99 of them get wrecked. That's the odds. Now, you might be the one in the 100. Most likely not. So why risk it when you can dollar cost average and be one of the 99 that make profit dollar cost averaging? Now it's the other way with dollar cost averaging, buying the dips. 99 people make profit, one person doesn't because unforeseen events, crypto crashing, unforeseen stuff, give them the 1% there. And that's pretty cool because we are basically the 99% of people on my channel. So that will eventually be the 1% because of crypto. And then we'll turn it into 10%. How about that? Why does it have to be only 1% of the world's population that's rich? How about we turn that into 10% or keep it at 1% and have no hungry people in the world? I think that's a better idea. How about the top 1% of people all donate 1% of their money to the homeless and the hungry? How about that? How about that? I don't know, guys. But crypto, there's a lot of money to be made. And when we make money, I'm encouraging all of you to give back something. I don't care what it is. Your time. It doesn't have to be money. If you don't have money, you can give your time. You can go help, at a shelter or whatever needs help in your community. You can donate to good causes. Just do something to give back. And I guarantee you'll start to see things change in your life. When you give back, the world has a way of rewarding you for that. I've noticed in my life. I'm not saying, go help because you're going to get rewarded. I'm just saying when you do, I've noticed that the world favors you in ways that it normally wouldn't. So I'm not saying if you go, help at the homeless shelter, you're going to hit the lottery or anything. But I'm saying even if you don't, it will make you feel better and you might make better choices and then end up in a better place. So you never know what can happen. Just give back, guys. If you just made $10,000 off of a trade, go give something away to someone that doesn't have anything. That's what originally started me on this journey. And any profit that I made, I basically just gave away. I did use some for myself, but most of it I gave away. And that is where my head is at, and it still is. And I just haven't been making a whole lot of profit lately just because of my situation. The money that I've been making has been invested back into, just day-to-day living and expenses because of, stuff in my life. But anyway, back to crypto here. $1.73 for Algorand right now. Beautiful price to sell if you bought at a lower price. I am almost wanting to sell and then wait for a dip and buy back in because I know it can go higher, but I don't know what the rest of the market's doing. And so this is kind of a tricky situation. I'm kind of glad I got this on camera because I am a long-term Algorand holder and I am going to stay that way. But right now, I think I can take a profit and buy back at a cheaper price than this, at $1.70 something. So I really think that that's what I'm going to do right now, guys. So let's do it. And then I'm going to buy back in at a cheaper price at a later day. You'll watch. So I'm going to convert my algo to a DAI coin. I'm not going to take it to USD because I don't want capital gains on these. So, and it still might be, there's a lot of discrepancy when it comes to all that. I'm going to need an accountant. That's what because I don't know anything about none of this. So I'm probably just going to have to get an accountant. Look at that. Boom. 326.23. Ooh, and it's only giving me 319 DAI coin. That's okay. Let's do it. So I just did it. Right with you guys on video. Boom. I just converted my 189 Algorand to 319 DAI coin. So basically I have 320 bucks now. It cost me $6. It was at 326, right? And look, it's only saying 319 there now. But let's look. The Algorand that I had was 327. So it took $7 to do that. It was a $7 spread. They didn't even tell me that. Did you see that? They didn't say it, but I know that's the deal. So it isn't They didn't scam me or anything. I knew that. I know what's up. That's why I like to show you guys stuff like this, just in case you didn't know that there's a fee, even though they don't show it to you. It's called a spread. And basically what they're doing, when I sell Algorand, they're selling it, say it's at $1.72. Well, I'm selling it at like $1.71. They take a penny off the top, or even 70. They might take 2 pennies off the top, depending on the crypto. And then the DAI coin, they're $1 each, right? Well, I'm paying like $1.1. So I'm paying a little more than $1 each for them. So I get to sell my Algorand for less than it's worth, and I get to buy the DAI coin for more than it's worth. So that's where the $7, and that's the spread. They call that the spread. So it's not a ripoff. It's just the way that the exchanges make their money, you know? If you don't know about it, you could consider it a ripoff because they don't really tell you about it. But I don't worry about that. You know, I know about it. The first time I did it, I lost like $200 though, because it was a $10,000 trade. And I didn't know where my $200 went. I was like, wait, it just said that I had like $10,300. Now it says I have $10,100. What just happened? Where did $200 go? And that was the spread. It cost me over $200. I still made money off of it because I made like a $700 profit, but it took a lot of money from me. That was a long time ago. But let's see here. Okay, Algorand, yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the price to go back down. I wish I would have got it at $1.77 because it might even go up. I didn't really want to do it because Algorand is an awesome project. When I sell this, by no means am I out of the project, guys. I just want to get more than 320. So my goal now is to get more than 320 Algorand. And actually, this is a good thing that benefits the network, because if you go down here and look, the volume, 874 million. That's almost $1 billion overnight. One day, almost $1 billion went into Algorand. So my money going back and forth in there as well, buying and selling, is good for that volume, and it makes actually the value of the crypto go up. So buying at a low price, selling at a high price, then buying back at a low price again is beneficial to the network, and that's proof. So guys, buying and selling crypto no longer has to be stigmatic. Because people are like, hey, you're selling out. Why are you selling that crypto? Man, I thought you were an algo. I thought you were part of the algo family. Well, I am. And I'm helping. I'm doing my part. I'm buying and selling. That's part of the ecosystem, right? So let's be positive, guys. Let's make money. Let's take our profits and let's contribute. It actually contributes whether you hold or you sell. So you could do either. You don't have to be pressured to do anything anymore. You can hold it, you can sell it, and either way, you're helping the future of Algorand. As long as you're not selling it and then going and buying, another crypto, because then you're taking money out of that and putting it elsewhere, right? So that's the only way that I could be like, yeah, you're actually not helping the ecosystem. You're taking money from it and putting it elsewhere, right? So no, we'll put it all back into Algorand at a lower price, take our profits, and have a wonderful, wonderful time doing it. So now the whole point of this video was Ethereum and how amazingly low it is. It almost makes me want to take the DAI coin and just put it into Ethereum. Maybe I should have just traded it for Ethereum, but then again, then I would be taking money out of Algorand. Not gonna do it. I'd rather be in Algorand right now. But I do want to be in Ethereum. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna take my Algorand money and put it into Ethereum. But I am going to think of dollar cost averaging in at these low prices. Now, what I would do is I would just, buy it from my bank account, right? So wait for payday and then buy it from the bank account. And any money that I'm going to be making from this YouTube channel and from super chats and memberships and all of that other stuff and sponsors, most of it's going back into the channel and to support, what I'm doing here, guys. I'm going to invest in myself. If people are willing to invest in me, I'm willing to invest in me too. You know what I mean? I'll put money back into it. And I know that's how Mr. Beast was successful. I know that's how BitBoy Crypto is successful, by putting money back into himself, basically his channel. And that's the smart way to do things. And that's what I'm going to end up doing here. And then I can buy more crypto and show you guys. And whether I put money into the channel by technical stuff or, you know, marketing, or whether it be buying crypto at strategic times and showing you, you know, because I can, you know, tell you about crypto till I'm blue in the face. But when I actually show you successful purchases and sales, and you take that journey with me, I think those are better videos, and I enjoy doing that with you guys, you know, and I enjoy showing you that it's possible to make money. I'm not just telling you this to sell a video. There's a reason why I made this. These videos are free. You can donate and stuff to the channel if you want to help, but they're free videos. You know, you don't have to pay to watch me. You know, for the most part, everything is free on this channel. You have the option to support the channel, always. You always did. So, nothing's changed. Nothing's gonna change like that. We're gonna do more giveaways. Oh, guys, I have to tell you about the big giveaways coming. Basically, I think IC gave me the go-ahead. I'm still always not gonna say 100% because you never know what could happen, but I think we got it. And I think that we're just waiting for distribution. So, everything is looking amazing. So we're gonna do huge giveaways. I'm thinking about hiring a someone with a lot of followers on Twitter to do contests for me. I was thinking about, yeah, I'll probably do them on my Twitter, but I want somebody with a big influence. So if anybody with a big Twitter following is watching this right now, I am looking for somebody to help me run contests and give rewards in ICP, Internet Computer Price Crypto. So guys, and we're going to do, even if something happens and that doesn't go through, we're still going to do giveaways because we're still going to get sponsors and other stuff. I really think this is going to happen though, but I don't want to jinx it or anything. So $3,700 is a good purchase for Ethereum, but imagine maybe I do giveaways with some Ethereum and ICP. You know, it won't be much Ethereum because that would come out of my pocket, but you know, maybe I'll do dual giveaways or other stuff like that in the future, you know, and I'll need people on each social media platform. Reddit, I need a Reddit person, I need a Facebook person, I need an Instagram, because my Instagram's real small right now. We need to grow the Instagram, because I have done a lot of fun stuff that I would like to showcase on there. And we aren't always in this apartment. It seems like that lately. The weather's been bad and just things in my life. Yeah, it seems a little bit boring on the channel, but we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff coming into the future. So, yeah, we're going to do big giveaways. We're going to be traveling. We're going to be doing a lot of cool things on the channel. So, if you guys, you know, want to live vicariously through me, that'll be awesome. But we're also going to need flyers. We're going to need, like stickers to put on stuff so that we can get the word of the Bitcoin Renegade and the giveaways out there, because anybody can be eligible. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on social media or join the Inner Council. We're not going to do the Inner Council after this. The Inner Council, this was an experiment that I did. I love it. It actually brought me really close to my my subscribers. These people I didn't even know before this. We met because of marketing, and you know, we knew each other probably in passing just from some of the cryptocurrency sites. Some of like one or two of the people, but most of them I just met all on YouTube, and it brought me really close. But what I've noticed with YouTube and what some of my inner counsel were telling me, the more the same person comments on your video, the less and less it does for the algorithm, because they want unique viewers. They want new viewers. And so when you have the same viewers always coming back and commenting, the YouTube algorithm stops counting those, or as much. It's like they're less and less and less and less over time, and then boom. So we're not going to have an inner council anymore. We're trying to get new audience, but we're still going to reward our current audience. It's just not going to be an inner council, so everybody is going to be able to get the rewards as well. So it doesn't limit the rewards to just 10 people. Now tons of people are going to be able to get it. But that's after the 2K. These guys earned this 2K subscriber reward, the $50 reward for these 10 inner council. I'm saying after that. So Ethereum all the time has been sitting here at $3,700, guys. So, I mean, this is just beautiful time to buy Ethereum. If I had $37,270 and whatever, I would put it all in Ethereum right now. And let's follow this. Let's see where that would lead us if we say this. So we're already tracking the all-time highs. Remember the video I did a few days ago? And I was like, yeah, all-time highs are incoming in 2022. And we're going to follow that and watch. I still believe that. And we're still going to follow that and watch. So let's do the same thing with Ethereum and see, say, if we put that $37,000 in right now, where that would take us. Okay? And if we make $3,000 overnight and it goes back to $4,000 again, then we'll know, hey, anytime it goes under $4,000, it's good. But then you got to be weary of everybody else figuring that out too, and then they trap it. So there's always levels that you have to be leery. Once people figure out something, you know the other people are figuring it out too. So, or they're watching my videos and then they put two and two together. So, we just gotta be leery of that and, or aware. Don't be leery of it. Just be aware, and that you can make a lot of money in crypto. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.